Parkinson's disease is a neurodegenerative disorder caused by the loss of dopamine neurons in the substantia nigra of the brain. The true cause of the disease is still hidden, but it seems that oxidative stress is the main cause. Millions of people worldwide suffer from this disease. The incidence of Parkinson's is predicted to triple over the next 50 years. The symptoms of Parkinson's as a neurological disease are decrease of mobility, tremors, problems with speech, rigid posture, etc. So what is the substantia nigra? It is the region of the midbrain which is responsible for dopamine production. Death of dopamine-generating cells in the substantia nigra, as it happens with Parkinson's, leads to degeneration of major aspects of motor movement, brain capacities, including also behavioral aspects, feelings, moods, etc. Until today, there is no effective treatment for Parkinson's. Therefore, it is important to look at potential helpers from the realm of Mother Nature, with special focus on those areas which promise positive effects on the level of the human nervous system. Here a quote: "An alarming study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association claimed that environmental chemicals cause the majority of Parkinson's disease." Elsewhere, Dr. Hozzel notes, "Studies have shown a correlation between incidence of Parkinson's disease and industrialization, pesticide exposure, and consumption of water from wells. Heavy metals such as iron, mercury, manganese, and aluminium, all byproducts of industry, have been shown to increase the risk of Parkinson's." Here are some thoughts of treatment. For Parkinson's disease seems to require several major actions. First, aiding the synthesizing of the neurotransmitter dopamine. Second, inhibiting the enzymes that interfere with dopamine production, in particular monoamine oxidase, MAO. Third, protecting the brain from further cell death by counteracting free radicals. Here are a few medical herbs which can play a major role in this treatment. For example, magnolia bark. A very recent study, it's a quote, by Chinese researchers exposed artificially stressed neurons to polyphenols from magnolia bark, either from the species native to China or the species found in Japan. These polyphenols suppressed both the oxidative and inflammatory response of the nervous cells. As the research team points out, their work follows on previous laboratory studies showing the antioxidant potential of magnolia bark extract, such studies prompted by the traditional use of magnolia in Chinese and Japanese medicine. Another one is, for example, ginkgo biloba. Here also a quote: "Since the reason of Parkinson's disease development is the degeneration of neurotransmitting cells, you would need something of an equal power to protect your brain against the degeneration. This is where ginkgo biloba comes in handy because it actually possesses such abilities." Studies show that ginkgo biloba can shield your brain from Parkinson's triggered by mercury poisoning, balancing the dopamine levels needed to protect you against the disease. It is said that ginkgo biloba has such great neuroprotective abilities simply because it has anti-apoptosis and antioxidant properties. Then also rhodiola. Rhodiola rosea or goldenroot is a popular plant in traditional medicine in Eastern Europe and Asia. With a reputation for improving depression, enhancing work performance, eliminating fatigue, and treating symptoms resulting from intense physical and psychological stress. Rhodiola exerts its benefits via multiple effects on the central nervous system, including enhancing the stability of dopamine and supporting its reuptake. A few thoughts on Parkinson's and aromatherapy. Here an experience. The patients were divided into 3 groups. The first group received a regular aromatherapy massage from a therapist, along with using essential oils at home in the form of massage and baths. The second group used essential oils at home but did not receive a massage from therapists, and the third group received regular massage sessions from a therapist but no home use of essential oils. The symptoms studies included tremors, slurred speech, rigidity, muscle or joint pain, cramp, low energy, weakness in limbs, hypertension, memory loss, insomnia, constipation, headaches, nausea, nightmares, difficulty in swallowing, anxiety, and or depressions also. The results at the end of the 9-month study showed improvement in the 2 groups using aromatherapy and less improvement in the group receiving massage without essential oils. Certainly worth looking into for anyone who has or is caring for someone with Parkinson's. Then another oil, which is Vitex or monk's pepper or chaste tree. Here, quote, "In Freedom Through Health, Terry Shepard Friedman writes, in Europe, the essential oil of Vitex is used to treat Parkinson's. According to the French physician Dr. Jean-Claude Lapras, he had observed an 89% success rate in reversing the symptoms of this dreaded disease. He recommended inhaling Vitex oil and applying it to the spine and soles of the feet. And here an experience. I used Vitex on my mother with Parkinson's with great results. I diluted it to about 15 drops Vitex to an ounce of fractionated coconut oil and massaged it on her spine morning and night. Sometimes the grandkids would give her a foot massage with it. She loves it." Another one is the galbanum or Ferula galbaniflua. There are terpenoid compounds in ferula which are the most abundant constituents of this oil. In some of ferula species, the essential oil shows also sulfur-containing compounds. A great part of information on Parkinson's disease is based on testimonials and on the nutritional base of our neurophysiology. And now, a way that medicinal herbs may treat Parkinson's is by considering the effects of the monoamine oxidase enzymes in our body, as said before. These enzymes, if present in excess, will have negative effects due to the fact that they destroy the dopamine. Therefore, drugs that are known as MAO inhibitors, like Ferula galbaniflua, will help our dopamine functioning in the body and contribute to prevent Parkinson's disease. Another interesting plant is passion flower or maracuya. With its presence of the carotenoid antioxidant lycopene, passion fruit and its oil can contribute to reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Lycopene is strongly present, as we know, in tomato products, also in watermelon, pink grapefruit, guava, papaya, dried apricots, rosehip, etc. A quote here: "This edible fruit could be an alternative source of a potential important nutrient for those people who do not eat tomatoes and tomato products. Passion flower fruit is indeed one of the rich lycopene sources. The Brazilians even have a favorite passion flower drink called maracuja grande, most often used to treat insomnia, Parkinson's disease, and seizures." Another observation here: passion flower is listed by the herbalist Leslie Taylor for its use in treating Parkinson's. The active ingredient, probably the MAO inhibitor harmonine and harmaline, the same compounds found in Syrian root. It has been used by Native Americans as a mild sedative and to treat anxiety and restlessness, which often occur with Parkinson's. The Mayo Clinic notes that while passion flower is folk medicine with a long history and therefore considered safe, it is too often mixed with other herbs such as hawthorn and valerian, and therefore its effects may be difficult to detect. Another medicinal plant and its oil is curcuma or turmeric. Turmeric has shown promise for Alzheimer's. because of its anti-monoamine oxidase activity. Curcumin, one of the major ingredients in curcuma, has been shown to be interesting for Parkinson's also due to its strong antioxidant scavenging effect. Other oils here, for example, helichrysum oil, with its strong anti-inflammation effect, relieving benefits. It is one of the best essential oils for Parkinson's disease. Also to mention clary sage, marjoram, and lavender as a blend also. Another oil, frankincense, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory oil, helpful to use for the brain, touched by inflammatory processes caused by Parkinson's. Or here, cinnamon oil. A quote, "There are a great many health benefits associated with cinnamon essential oils, and it has received big attention lately for purported applications in persons with diabetes. However, the neurological benefits of the sweet spice sometimes gets overlooked, and some speculate that it may also be one of the best essential oils for Parkinson's disease because of these supported effects." Another one is vetiver oil. Also here a quote, "Tremor reduction is the primary use of vetiver essential oil among essential oils for Parkinson's disease. More studies will be needed to better understand just how the powerful plant compounds affect one of the disease's most abundant symptoms, but it could be a valuable realm of study for disease sufferers." Other oils we can also quote like spikenard, Nardostachys jatamansi, Ravintsara, Cinnamomum camphora, Manuka, Leptospermum scoparium, bergamot of course, Citrus bergamia, wild chamomile also, Omenes mixta, and neroli, Citrus aurantium. Not to forget, essential oils, according to alchemy, are representatives of the sulfur, to which we return later. The essential oils, the volatile sulfur, are complex mixtures of many substances. It is this sulfur element that gives every plant its special individuality. The sulfur is always that which is truly individual, as the anthroposophes and Rudolf Steiner says. It is the soul, the essence of the plant. This is the reason why these oils are called essential oils. Now, sulfur, what is it? Sulfur is a sticky, smelly molecule which acts to eliminate all the bad things in the body. Its stickiness allows it to capture damaging free radicals and or toxins like mercury and other heavy metals. Now another oil is Vitex agnus castus, monk's pepper. Vitex oil is known for its effects on the hormonal and nervous system. It relaxes the nerves, helps against spasms, reduces pain and soothes the liver. It may also regulate the pituitary gland. Men suffering from BPH, enlarged prostate, or prostate cancer or hair loss find it very helpful. For PMS and menopausal issues, here a quote, "Vitex agnus castus has been shown to be a singularly effective agent to re-equilibrate progesterone and estrogen levels and to have pronounced benefits for PMS and menopausal complaints." Or here a quote on Vitex, "Vitex balances progesterone levels and moderates excess estrogen by direct action on the pituitary gland." Now, a few words on sesquiterpenes in essential oils. Sesquiterpenes are biochemical compounds found naturally in plants. There are more than 10,000 kinds of sesquiterpenes in the plant kingdom. They are the principal constituents of essential oils. For example, in cedarwood, we have 98% of sesquiterpenes. In vetiver oil, 97%, or in spikenard, 93%, and many other compounds, of course. Sesquiterpene molecules deliver oxygen molecules to cells, like hemoglobin does in the blood. Sesquiterpenes can also erase or deprogram miswritten codes in cellular memory. Here a quote, "Sesquiterpenes are thought to be especially effective in fighting cancer. The root problem with the cancer cell is that it contains misinformation, and sesquiterpenes can delete that garbled information. At the same time, the oxygen carried by sesquiterpene molecules creates an environment where cancer cells can't reproduce. Hence, sesquiterpenes deliver cancer cells a double punch, one that disables their coded misbehavior and a second that stops their growth. The American Medical Association has said that if they could find an agent that would pass the blood-brain barrier, they would be able to find cures for many different diseases, such as multiple sclerosis, Alzheimer, and Parkinson's. Such agents already exist and have been available since biblical times. These agents, of course, are essential oils, particularly those containing the brain oxygenating molecules of sesquiterpenes. Now here are a few testimonials. My grandma had Parkinson's disease. She is about 80 years old. It was detected 7 years ago. It was getting more difficult to live for her. Because of stiff muscles, she can't even move. L-Dopa and carbidopa medicines are given but won't give much relief. She can't eat food and the skin is damaging, forming ganglia. This is maybe the last stage of the disease. Nothing was really working to help her condition. Finally, she started on Parkinson's herbal formulas. I purchased from Health Herbal Clinic. I read a lot of positive reviews from other patients who used the Parkinson's herbal treatment. She used the herbal remedy for 7 weeks. Its effect on Parkinson's is amazing. All her symptoms gradually faded away. I recommend this Parkinson's herbal formula for all Parkinson's patients. And here another one. I'm from Nevada, USA. I started on New Life Clinic Parkinson's disease herbal formula treatment in September 2016. I read a lot of positive reviews on their success rate treating Parkinson's disease through the PD herbal formula and immediately started on the treatment. Just 11 weeks into the herbal formula, I had great improvements with speech and coordination. My hand tremors ceased and the stiff, rigid muscle had succumbed.